Yishuv. This is one of the baffling ones. What does Yishuv mean? Three different interpretations. Rashi, and as I explained before, we don't really know whether this is Rashi, but definitely one of the Rishonim, one of the early commentators. Rashi offers two different Pirushim. One is Yeshiva, and actually there is a Gersa that states Yeshiva. I already related to the importance and the centrality of the yeshivas in the development of Torah. We spoke about that a few times in the recent days, so I won't go over it again. So one pshat in Rashi is Yishuv, yeshiva. If you truly want to achieve greatness in Torah, you cannot do it on your own. You need to do it by yeshiva. And the essence of the yeshiva, as I said yesterday, but the other pshat in Rashi is Yishuv Hadas. And that seems more likely and more reasonable in the interpretation of the word Yishuv. Yishuv Hadas means you need to learn with calm, with serenity. And when a person is in distress, in pain, when he's worried, it takes away of his calm, and it is extremely difficult to delve into the depth of Torah when you are in distress or in pain. And that is Yishuv Adas. Like the Gemara says in Megillah Daf Chof Ches Amud Beis, Shmatze bo yetzeluso, kiyoyme deistana. Talmud Torah needs clarity like a clear, beautiful day. When the clouds cover the sun, it affects your mood, and sometimes your personal clouds will cover your personal sun. And when you are worried or afraid, and when things bother you, it is very difficult to learn in a proper fashion. The Maharal and Derech Chaim, his commentary on this, at length speaks about the importance, the centrality of Yishuv Hadas, she'im ein datoi miyosheves olav, einoi yochol lilmoid. So many times when we daven and we pray to HaKadosh Baruch Hu should give us parnasa bekavod, nachas from our children, and He should give us abundance and success in our business endeavors. We understand that there is a price. There is a price to whatever you ask to partake of Olam Hazeh. And the price is you're getting your sechah, your reward in this world. It will be subtracted when time comes from the ultimate reward in the world to come. But when a ben Torah, when a person wants to dedicate his life to learn Torah, to understanding Torah, and he asks for calm, for serenity, for nachas, for parnasa, that is a legitimate request. And nothing is subtracted from what he deserves. Because his request is, Rabbeinu Shalom, I just want a life of bliss and happiness and success to be able to learn your Torah. Ritzoineinu lasois ritzoinecho. We want to make you happy, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We want to learn your Torah. And it is Chazal that teach us, Shmasa bo yetzelusa kiyoyme deistana. It is Chazal that teach us that one of the stepping stones on the way to Kabbalas Torah is Yishuv Hadas. And everybody that learns Torah, anyone could testify, yes. When you are in distress and in pain, it is difficult to concentrate on your learning. So one of the essentials in our quest to achieve greatness in Torah is Yishuv. And most of the commentators explain Yishuv means Yishuv Hadas, calm, peace of mind, and serenity. The Teferes Yisrael offers an additional interpretation, which I also feel is quite important. His understanding of Yishuv is Yishuvoi shel Olam, and means the fundamental knowledge about the world. So this is a very touchy subject and a somewhat complicated one. Should we encourage our children to excel in secular studies, or should they dedicate all their lives, every moment, only to Talmud Torah? So this is an open question. Many Gedolei Yisrael never learned anything but Torah. Ashreihem v'ashrei chelkom. They lit up the world. But there were others that were just as great, who were familiar with secular studies. And some of the greatest Gedolim were doctors, physicians, researchers. Just to bring the Rambam as an example, the greatest teacher of Torah in the early ages, in the Tkuf of the Shonim, was the Rambam. Hundreds of other Gedolei Yisrael were versed in many other areas of knowledge. Rabbeinu Eliyahu Mizrahi, one of the greatest Gedolim going back 500 years, writes in his Shuvas that he actually taught mathematics. He was a teacher of mathematics to Talmidim. The Vilna Gaon maintained that all the Chachmas are like tabachut and rakachut to Talmud Torah, which means they supplement Torah. And I think it is important in the very young, formative years, our Talmidim should understand fundamentals in mathematics, geography, even history, and basic sciences. The bigger your world is, the more splendor your world has. You understand and appreciate the splendor of the Creator, of a Kodesh Baruch Hu that created this world. And many times I tell my Talmidim, it is only once a day that we refer to a Kodesh Baruch Hu and we say, Baruch Atu Hashem Noisen HaTorah. It is 100 times every day that we refer to a Kodesh Baruch Hu and we call him Melech Olam. Baruch Atu Hashem Melech Olam. Kodesh Baruch Hu that gave us Torah, he is the creator of the world. And I do think it is fundamental and important that Talmidei Chachamim have basic knowledge and understanding about how this world ticks. And there are so many sugyas in Shas which will be impossible to understand without knowledge in fundamental mathematics and some other areas. So the Teferes Yisrael offers an additional interpretation, Yishuv meaning Yishuvoi shel Olam. So we definitely should dedicate most of our hours and energies to Talmud Torah. But yes, it is important that Talmidei Chachamim be versed in fundamental knowledge in many different areas. It'll only enhance their greatness in Torah. So we mentioned 3 different interpretations in Yishuv. Have a beautiful day, and tomorrow we continue in our